Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is probably one of the most exciting reading vlogs I have ever thought of, and we just need to jump into it. I have to say, if I'm a little flushed, it's because I just finished packing up the car. London and I are going camping, so I am starting this video even though the next time you guys are going to see me is probably in a couple days. But anyway, I was just so excited. So I'm sure you can tell by the title, but today we're going to have a Sunny Angel pick the book that we're going to read in this reading vlog. I have 12 books in front of me, and so we have correlated them to the 12 different Sunny Angels, and we're going to go through them. Before we actually get into it, I do want to say this is kind of inspired by Taylor Tippett. She did a video where, I can't remember, I think it was like a Mitski or something. She had it pick her read, and so that inspired me to do it with a Sunny Angels. Do you have the Flower series? It was their last one and it is bent, which is a little sad. I don't think we're gonna get a good pop, but that's okay. We have the Flower one, and before we open it, I'm going to tell you the 12 books I have correlated with the 12 Sunny Angels. And then as far as The Secret and Robbie go, we're going to pick my two favorite books from this pile. That way it doubles our chances, just barely, because The Secret and Robbie are obviously hard to get. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. I put the Sunny Angel right here, so hopefully it works. But anyway, the first book we have is correlating to Tulip. This is my favorite flower, so I picked the book that I want to read the most, and that is You Again by Kate Kolbeck. I believe this is a When Harry Met Sally inspired novel. This book I picked for Acorn is Once There Were Wolves by Charlotte McConaughey. I have to read this anyway, but I have to read this for book club, so if I could get it up on my priority TBR, that would be great. And I have heard a lot about this author recently, and I think her novels are kind of science fiction-y / thriller, but also general fiction. Next flower Sunny Angel we have is Carnation, and the book that I paired with that is A Gingerbread Bakery by Lori Gilmore. I'm actually currently reading this, so this would be kind of a cop-out if we end up choosing this one, but I want to read it, okay? It's fine. The next flower is Pansy, and I went ahead and did Enchantra with this by Kaylee Smith. This is the second book in the Phantasma series. I really loved Phantasma, so I have high hopes for this book and would love to read it this fall. Okay, then we have Hydrangea, and I decided to do A Little Hope by Ethan Joella. A lot of these books are on my fall / autumn TBR, so that is why we are correlating them. But this is a general fiction. I think it's kind of like a slice of life, a little bit of drama, but overall general fiction novel. The next one we have is Lily Bell, and I paired that with The Sentence. This is actually the book I really don't want to read. I should have picked it. I should have paired it with the flower I wanted the least, which is honestly Cactus, I think. But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, this is for book club that I had in June, I think, and I never read it, and I really need to. I don't really know what it's about, but I've tried to start it 2 or 3 times, and I've put it down every single time. Next we have Morning Glory, which really looks like a witch hat, and so I put it with 56 Days. This is a COVID thriller. I honestly just want to get it off my physical TBR. We have Cactus, and the colors kind of reminded me of Watching You by Lisa Jewell. This is a thriller. I don't really know everything about it, but I have read a few things by Lisa Jewell, and I know that it's set in England, and they're honestly really good and sometimes really intense, so I'm hoping this is going to be a good Halloween spooky season read. I think we're on Sunflower, and I paired Carrie Soto Is Back with this. This is on my 25 I want to read in 25 or 2025, so I would love to read this, and especially as we're entering the fall season, this kind of feels like a summer book, so I'd like to read it earlier rather than later. Then again, I matched the colors for this one. I have the Sunny Angel Poppy, and I decided to add Bunny on this. This actually completes a Goodreads reading challenge for the community favorites. If you're looking for a book for that, we should buddy read it. But this has been on my TBR since March of 2022, so it's been there for a long time, so I definitely need to read this. I feel like I've been talking for so long, but we have 2 more books. The second to last one is John Green's The Anthropocene Reviewed, and that goes with Cherry Blossom. This is a collection of essays. I got to see him speak in Lawrence about this book, so I would just really love to get this off my physical TBR. Oh my gosh, and the last book and flower we have is The Rose, and I decided to pair The Great Gatsby with this. This was kind of just a nice one for me. I was like, oh, this will be short if somehow I get the rose, which honestly I feel like I'm gonna get the rose. About The Secret and Robbie, I think the books that I am most wanting to read, hold on, let's look at them. So I definitely want to read the most are You Again, and then probably The Gingerbread Bakery. But I kind of like, since I'm reading that kind of feels like a cop-out. So let's do You Again for The Secret, and then for Robbie, let's do Enchantra, because I think this would be good. So yes, let's talk about it. Hopefully you guys got to see all of the different Sonny Angels, but if you didn't, here is the back of them. And I guess we're just gonna get into it. Oh, the ones that like physically, the ones that I want the most are definitely the Tulip and Acorn. I think all of these are really cute. I think my least favorite are probably the Cactus, Sunflower, or Rose. But again, I'm gonna be happy with whatever. So let's do it. Okay, not a good pop. It also feels like it has like it's kind of tall. I'm so intrigued to see what this is. You guys get to see first. What is it? Is this the Poppy? Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm pretty sure that's Bunny, if I'm remembering correctly. This is adorable. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is Poppy. Oh my gosh, look at our little buddies right here. I'm so glad I like coordinated the color because this is adorable. So this was so much fun and I'm excited to prioritize this now. So in the next clip, me and my little Sonny Angel are going to be reading Bunny by Mona Awad. I'm pretty sure a second book just came out to this series, if I'm remembering correctly, or like the advertising is correct. But yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Let's get to reading. Woo! So fun. Hi everyone. Okay, I just want to say I apologize for my voice. I am sick. Been sick for a few days. It's awesome. Thought today I would wake up feeling refreshed and ready to go, and instead my voice sounds like this. So that's awesome. I am drinking a nice tea in a mug that my friend Lily gave me. But I wanted to start this video. We are reading Bunny because our little Sonny Angel friend picked that book for us. Look at how cute he is. I feel like she's a girl, but like, you know, oh, not a girl. Anyway, so our friend here, Poppy, I think this is a Poppy. I'm gonna set him right there. He picked our book for us, and that was Bunny by Mona Awad. I have started it. I started it this week. The time that I filmed the intro was like 2 weeks ago at this point, over 2 weeks ago, and I finally started the book this week. So this vlog is going to be me reading this book because our friend picked it. Our little Sonny Angel friend who is standing menacingly back there. And I can't really zoom in much, but you see him. He's there. He's always watching. The UK cover edition, I think the US cover is pink and yellow, but this one is this bright orange vibe. I was like, sometimes I go back and look at old videos just for nostalgia reasons, and I realized that Anna, my friend Anna, and also who was my roommate last year, she had picked for me to read Bunny last October, and I never got to it. So it feels fitting that I should finish this in October, a year later. But I also know that I've had this book since March of 2022, which means that it's been on my TBR for 3 years. Yes, the premise of this book, it's a dark academia / thriller, I think. Let me pull it up on Goodreads to see how she describes it. I want to go on a walk here in a second, and it's supposed to rain all freaking weekend. So not sure if we're gonna do that or not, but let's look. I don't know if I can find like the genre of this book. Being sick is not for the weak. Okay. Anyway, this is a dark academia / I think something maybe happens. I'm just gonna read the back really fast. I'm so sorry for my voice. Hopefully it's not too annoying through this video. Samantha Hecker-Mackey is an outsider in her small, highly selected MFA program at Warren University. In fact, she's utterly repelled by the rest of her fiction writing cohort, a clique of unbearably twee rich girls who call each other Bunny. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Anyway, But then the bunnies issue her with an invitation, and Samantha finds herself inexplicably drawn to their front door, across the threshold, and down their rabbit hole. So at the back, one of the reviews says it's part thriller, part horror, part teen drama. It's like Mean Girls with added menace and impossible not to relish. So, very excited. I think I got through the first 3 chapters, which is just kind of an introduction to who our main character is. Or it's just kind of an introduction on who our main character is. I think she has a friend named Ava or something like that. Let me just make sure that I still have the audiobook. Okay, I only read the first 2 chapters. Interesting, I'm only 5% the way through. But yeah, we're gonna go on a quick walk. Like I said, it's supposed to rain, so I don't think I'm gonna do a full 45 minutes. I think I'm just gonna do a quick walk. I was gonna go to Pilates today, either at 9 or 10, which I don't know if I said it, but it's a little past 9 right now. But I was like, I am sick. I don't feel like I should go, just for like safety reasons, and also I feel bad. So we're just gonna do a little neighborhood walk. So let's go. Very far because it's raining. Oh my gosh, this is bad. I'm only like half a mile away from my house, and I just like was perusing at a little library, and now it's starting to rain, so no good. It's all uphill too, so let's go. Hey guys, okay, I am back. I ended up getting like a little over halfway through chapter 5. I only did, I think it was like a 28-minute walk because it started raining. I know I already said that, but so I had to turn around. I should have brought a rain jacket because I would have liked to do a 45-minute walk, but we were almost there. We were close, so it's not that big a deal. But yeah, I think I want to kind of listen for a little bit longer. I think I might journal. Anna and I share like a journal. We trade it back and forth, and so I think I just want to add like some stickers and things to it, some like low maintenance stuff. So I'm still gonna listen. So here come the time lapses. Woo! I can't get over my voice. Oh my god.
Fevered strokes. Her head is thrown back and she looks ecstatic, a little breathless. The whole time she recites, the Duchess holds my hand firmly.
Like the stuff I've been saving to put in here, so I'm gonna show you just like random things. So the first thing I have is this like pickle sticker. I bought a pickle thing and this came with it. It says Benedictus Thy Maria, which is blessed by thy pickle, which I just think is really funny. I also have this coin, which is from the Cumberland Gap sorghum days. I went to this with London when we were camping a couple weeks ago. I might put this in my journal. We'll see. So I have a lined Pilates. We're going to a Pilates studio, so I have their stickers. I've been 3 times. I guess I talked about that at the beginning where I was thinking about going, but it's already 9:50, so I'm definitely not going. I also have a ticket to the John Green event that he came here to Lawrence, and I got to listen to him speak. Anna actually gave me this ticket, so I feel like this should go in our journal. And then I also have this Goofy Golf or Goonie Golf scorecard where I got 1, 2, 3, 4 hole-in-ones somehow. So I'm gonna add that too. It is confusing because Anna and I have like my personal journal right here is the same as Anna and I's journal. So we'll have to make sure that is different whenever we start. Look, Anna added a whole bunch of stickers too. Wait, they're so cute. Look at this. Oh, love. I guess it's my turn, so I'm also gonna do a sticker page and then update it. She gave this to me on sometime like after 10/9, October 9th, and it's October 25th, and this is my first time writing in it. So I'm gonna do what I need to do, and then I'm gonna give it back to her so she can add some stuff. So let's go. looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like pinned for a little bit just so it dries, because I did use rubber cement, which I haven't used in a while, which is, I do like kind of have sticky stuff all over. But we are, let's see how far we're in. We're about halfway through chapter 6, 15% the way through. It is actually so interesting. I love the names that Samantha has for the characters. See if I can remember them all. There's Duchess, Creepy Doll, Vignette, and then Cupcake. So I think there's 4 girls, and then there's her, Samantha. And they're basically getting like belligerently drunk right now because they invited her to this party. And she's just kind of like, they're called something like smut rider, or let me look it up. I can't tell if they're drugging her. I don't know if, I don't think they are, but also I wouldn't be surprised if they are drugging her to get like these intense stories. I don't know the point though. Oh, Smut Salon is what it's called. Oh, it's really intriguing. I think the writing is really fun. I'm gonna keep on listening while I finish up like cleaning up and all that stuff. And I'm gonna add, I need to figure out how I should add this like little token to this journal. So you guys are still gonna see some arts and crafts time lapse. So enjoy. So it's several hours later. London and I literally just sat on the couch all afternoon. I read, and then what were you doing? Anime. London was watching anime, but this is where I left off before we got dinner with London's parents. I'm keeping my little Sunny Angel as my bookmark. He's just been chilling in there. And we are on chapter, oh wait, this is not where I'm at because I was listening to the audiobook. We're on chapter 37 and there's only 38 chapters. And
so I'm sorry, I couldn't hold it in.
What'd you say?
I couldn't hold it in.
Oh my gosh. We are like halfway through chapter 37 on audio, so I'll probably listen to chapter 37 on audio and then finish the last chapter in our physical book. But so far, it is very interesting. It's hard to even describe what I'm reading. It is like a Frankenstein-esque book that I was texting my friend Ashley because I known she had read it. And I'm just gonna share our messages. I said, is Bunny like Frankenstein or am I misunderstanding? Like, are they trying to make a man? And Ashley said, it's very Frankenstein. And then I replied, okay, good. I can tell if I was being crazy. It's so interesting. This is so weird. And then Ashley said, it's genuinely a very weird book. And I said, this book is also extremely horny. So that is how I feel about the book. It is really good. It's interesting. I think the descriptions of, or the relationship that people say it has to Clueless, Mean Girls, things like that, Heathers, I think it's another one. It's very, very accurate, I guess. I am having a hard time understanding the magical realism of it. Like, what was that? Like, are they actually creating a man? I'm not gonna say much else other than that, because I feel like that's even kind of spoilery by itself, and I'm trying not to spoil. But it's hard to completely understand like how much of that is real. But I am intrigued. Like I said, we're very, very close to the end. We are kind of hitting the final act. It was just revealed, like a big plot twist that I did not see coming whatsoever. So the next 20 pages are going to be intense. I already know it. So let's put in the audiobook for the second to last chapter, and then I'll update you. I'll tell you guys my preliminary rating. Right now I'm thinking it's going to be a 4, but based on the ending, it really could easily be a 5. So let's see. I'm excited. stars. It was really interesting. I am having a hard time figuring out if the genre is... I moved you guys a little bit. Hopefully that's better lighting. It's such an interesting concept, this book. I think it's magical realism. I don't really know. Like, there's some sort of magic, some sort of unexplainable thing that is occurring, if that makes sense. And so that was definitely not what I was thinking was going to happen. I wasn't expecting that. And it just, drugs were definitely involved for the event. So I was thinking, oh, maybe it's hallucinations. But based on all the actions of other people, it's not just hallucinations. So that is a little, like, I don't really fully understand that. But I enjoyed the writing. I think the main character was definitely not necessarily likable, but it made for an interesting character, and I was invested in her story, and I wanted to see what was happening. I do know that this author just came out with a follow-up book where you could read it as a standalone, but it also acts as a prequel and also sequel to Bunny, and I think it's called We Love You, Bunny, I think. Let me write my review really fast. I did settle on 4 stars. I'm going to add my rating to Fable, which, speaking of, if you ever want to be friends, I have my Goodreads and Fable linked down below in my description. So you're welcome. You're welcome to follow me there. I feel like there's not really much for this vlog. The entire purpose was for my little Sunny Angel guy here to pick out my book, and he did. And it ended up being a 4-star rating, which is honestly really good. I do think this book was on my 2025. If I'm remembering correctly, I think all the books that I picked at the very beginning were books on my 25. I want to read in 25. Let's double check that in my notes app really fast. Oh my gosh, it wasn't. Why did I think it was? Yikes. I think I just wanted to read it for fun. Okay, never mind. That wasn't what I thought it was, but this book was still really, really good. I'm glad to read it. I'm glad to have a little Sunny Angel friend. He's gonna go on the bookshelf. I don't know where yet, but he's gonna go on the bookshelf. And yeah, I'm so excited that we did this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Sunny Angel, for picking my book. I can't remember if this is a Poppy or Pansy. I'm gonna find out when I rewatch and am editing this. Is it gonna focus on the little guy? Oh, there he is. Anyway, I'm gonna go start another book, honestly. But thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace and love. Bye, guys.